Hi, welcome back to more Pokemon Flux. So, last time we entered the Albarook Mine and did a bit of spelunking. And before we go deeper and check out what boss we're in for, I'm going back into Alba Woods once again because I missed another Pokemon catch. It is Nursa, which apparently is a random static encounter. And I found that what static encounter means is it's kind of like how Sputya was just standing on the beach outside of Alba Town near Frigate Strait. So Nursa is just going to be somewhere standing out in the woods. The time of day should not matter. And here it is, just standing in the grass. You have an option to hug or battle it. I assume hug might heal your HP, but I'm here to catch it, so I choose battle. Mozzarella is here for his usual duty of Confuse Ray and or Sleep Powder. Since I completely missed spotting a Nursa my first couple times through Alba Woods in previous videos, I assume that means they're pretty rare, so I wanted to be really careful with this catch. And there we go! So Nursa here is normal and electric type. It is the Caring Bear Pokemon. The mild shocks it delivers through its paw pads have a healing effect. It can use slightly stronger shocks to revive fainted Pokemon. Not gonna give it a nickname, but like its dex entry said, its ability is Defibrillator, and it can revive an ally when the Pokemon's HP is full. There's a more detailed explanation of how its ability works on PokeEngine. I'm so sick of Alba Woods magpies. Ah, gee, I sure hope none of my Pokemon evolve while I'm level grinding and not recording. Yep, here we go. Candy Floss started evolving. It was a friendship evolution. It just kept going. I didn't have to press A or anything. But, yeah, here we go. Candy Floss is now Eshouten. Fluffier than ever. Eshouten is the Sweet Song Pokemon. It is fairy and flying, like Owten was. People at Pokemon of all sorts follow it around to hear it sing. Analyzing its songs has determined that it views these hangers-on with disdain. So, also like Owten, it still has a sort of a cat attitude. But Candy Floss seems to like us a lot. I'm sure he doesn't mind if we listen to him sing. He wants to learn Whirlwind, but I'm gonna pass on that. And yeah, now we can get back to spelunking after I'm done level grinding. Alright, and here we are back in Albarook Mine, ready for a boss fight. Oh, who should go in the front? Maybe our bulkiest Pokemon? Well, that would be Squeaks. And Mozzarella. Any words, Squeaks? Playfully nipping at Dune's feet. Not biting my feet, just nipping. Oh, it's dark in here. Oh, something's shaking. Oh. Wishiwashi. Looks like it's a school form of deep Wishiwashi. The menacing alter Wishiwashi emerges. So it's gonna be what? Darkened water? Oh, mozzarella. I don't know yet if it's gonna hit us with dark. So we're gonna get a rollout going. And let's get mozzarella out of there. I'm gonna send in Seaweed. With Seaweed's ability Stench, Wishiwashi might miss. Oh, and we're actually a higher level. That might help us. Okay. Should we go for Pluck or Cross Poison? Let's try Cross Poison. Okay, not bad. Signal Beam. Oh. Didn't knock Squeaks out though. Way to go. If we can get in another rollout, that would be great. Oh yeah. Down he goes! Oh, but you did great, Squeaks. Oh, and he's down to just one little fish. Okay, this is going really well. Let's get Candy Floss in here. Fairy move will be good. I just didn't want to switch him in when he might take some damage. Since his defenses are not his strong point. Sweet! Okay, wow, that was so much easier than the Grimpaws. Alright, if you level grind to level 25, you'll be fine. Wow, that was quick. And we got 3 FMs. You did it! Huh? The ghost was really a swarm of tiny fish Pokemon? No way. Well, thanks to you, the path is clear now at least. I knew that waiting around for someone would solve all my problems. I'm heading towards the exit now. Cheers! Well, okay. Oh, up we go. Item. Come on, biscuit. Alright, now this looks like a one-way ledge, but it's still a rather short loop to the exit. Ah, fresh air. It's a deserty. This place used to be a mining town. When they closed down the mine, a lot of us were out of work. But then they opened up the power plant to the west and made sure we all could get jobs there. It's all thanks to Altair Corp and the miracle of Flux energy. There are a few rooms I haven't explored yet in the mine, but I'd like to get a new Pokemon Center registered on my map. The Frontier. Okay. Dude, hold up! It's my rivals and friends. Whew! We finally caught up to you. Dude, you got through that cave so fast. Yeah, I did. I stopped to heal my Pokemon, and by the time I was done, you were already through. We were able to catch up since they finally cleared out the roadblock. I heard someone defeated the Ultra Pokemon that was causing havoc. Dude, was that you? What was it like? Well, if you mean the Grimpaws, that was awful. But if you mean the fish, it was no trouble. Yeah, I'm not surprised. You're way stronger than you look, dude. But next time you face a strong altar, I want to be there fighting at your side. That will be great. We'll take it on together. Alright, cool it, you two. Look around, we made it to Rook Town. There's wheat. Rook Town. Next stop, the Alter League Arena. I don't know, looks like there's some cops in front of it. Is it just me or is something off? Everything seems a little quiet. Too quiet. You've got a point there. I saw a whole bunch of people gathered outside too. Looks like something's going on. Let's check it out. Come on, mozzarella. Listen, kid. I ain't asking for much, but the power's been out for days. Oh, folks are getting restless. Kid, do you have any idea who you're speaking to? I got some notion. You're the son of some important so-and-so, is that right? That's right. My father, Antares Altair, owns the power plant to the west. Thanks to him and Altair Corp, well, that's not a very nice thing to say. Do you have any power at all? Well, see, there's the rub. We don't. And there's been no word as to why it's out or when it'll come back. Yeah. What's going on? We want answers. It's probably an altered Pokemon at the power plant, huh? I already told you why. The sandstorm knocked out the power. I'm sure it'll be restored once the weather clears. Forgive me, but I'm having a hard time believing you. As I remember, the outage started before the sandstorm hit. I don't have to say anything to you. But since I'm so generous, I, Xander Altair, will personally investigate the power plant. I'll prove there's nothing to be worried about. Altair Corp has everything under control. Well, ain't he a bucket? A regular bucket of roses. Mostly on now, folks. We're done here. Yeah, I'm glad he's gone. I did not want to read some rude things. I'm just not in the mood. Now, who might you be? Can't say I've seen you folks around town before. Y'all are Pokemon trainers, aren't ya? Yeah, that's right. We're here to challenge the Altera League. Right you are. Well, I'm afraid you picked a difficult time to come to Rook Town. As you likely heard, the power's out across town. We're getting on okay, but the league challenge is on hold until the power comes back. So y'all are gonna have to hold tight until then. Why, I've half a mind to march into that power plant myself and fix whatever's broken. But I don't think Mr. Altair would take very kindly to that. Oh, but where are my manners? I forgot to introduce myself. My old man would be so disappointed. The name's Noola. I run the saloon here in the center of town. Stop in if you'd like a cold drink while you wait. Hopefully this will all get sorted soon enough. That's the situation, and it is not good. I'll say it's awful. They really don't know when the power's coming back on. That guy, Xander, there's something fishy about him. I feel like he's hiding something. For sure. Well, I'm gonna see if I can talk to Noola some more. I bet she knows more about what's going on here. What about you, Dune? What do you want to do? I want to go back into I want to go to the Pokemon Center and then the mine. There's a Pokemon Center. I'm gonna close my eyes. Okay, Dune, I'll wait for you by the western gate past the ranch. There's no rush, so feel free to investigate around town, too. Yeah, I'll be in the saloon if you need me. There's no problem the three of us can't solve if we work together. Aster, Dune, oh, I'm Aster and Dune. Or is this an issue that they meant to say Sky, Dune, I'll talk to you later? Yeah, maybe that's just a little something they missed. See ya, Dune. Well, if you didn't know, Aster's the default name for the character I'm playing as. Yep, that's them. And all my Pokemon. Let's see. There is a Pokemon Center. I hope they have a backup generator. Oh, this doesn't look good. Hi. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. As you can see, we're making do with what we have while the power is out. We can still heal. Great. Yes, please. There, your Pokemon are fighting fit. We hope to see you again once power is restored. Oh, Squeaks, you were so helpful. Squeaks, he has a pee-pee up for me. Oh, thank you. Squeaks is staring off into the distance, thinking wise worm thoughts. The nurses are working hard to make sure everyone's Pokemon receive treatment. And they're doing it without healing machines. Hey there, Skidoo. Oh no, he's sick. My little Skidoo breathed in too much dusty desert air. Now he's got a cough. Oh, I do hope he feels better. I can't get online without the power on. How will I post? During emergencies, Pokemon centers aren't just for Pokemon. They're also a shelter for people. Like now. That's nice. My children think this is all a fun game. Still think. I said stink, sorry. I'd prefer it if it was all just a game. This is fun. It's like a sleepover. I'm gonna build a blanket fort. Yeah, that's how I felt during storms sometimes. As a kid, too. As long as nothing too bad happens, it can be a little fun. You know Gunifix? I do. They love to help out with construction projects. I know. Yeah, that would be nice if they could fix this. Ugh. This dry climate makes my lips all cracked. I need some lip balm, some chapstick. Oh, to lunch. Well, okay. A sharp beak. Well, let's give that to Candy Floss. Oh, and let's give the hard stone to Squeaks. Not that he needed it last battle. And what were those FMs that we got? Shade, Shock and Flood, Flame, Ensnaring. Okay, I can't remember exactly which ones of those are new. But that's pretty good. What does Taffy have? Taffy has Sharp Toxin. Let's give Taffy that dark one. Shade. Yeah, there we go. No need to double up on the poison. I'm a little worried down the line how many HMs we'll need. But so far so good. The desert to the north is inhospitable, but a wide variety of Pokemon are there. When the weather clears, I cannot wait to go out there and see it for myself. I don't even know if we have access yet. Beware of sandstorms. But I'm gonna need more Pokeballs. Now where might those be sold? Oh, there's the mart. No light at night. No way to charge my phone. No internet. I can't take it anymore. I'm losing control. My apologies. Pokemart is closed. Okay. You can still buy some basic Pokeballs, potions, revives. Do we have access to any better Pokeballs? In other towns, that is. Might take an air taxi. You look like a trainer. You here to challenge the league? Well, unfortunately, hon, you're gonna have to wait. I can't hold the league challenge without power. I know. This looks like a little festival. It's just all outside the league stuff. Normally, this arena has a ton of vendors selling special items that help trainers. Since the power's out, all the shops are closed. Yep. Okay. Well, let's, oh, no, there's a little more to check out. Okay. Hello. I've been living here in Rook Town. My whole life. Ain't nothing gonna make me leave. No sandstorm, nor power outage, nor alter Pokemon. When you got a place to call home, you stick to it. So he says. This area is too hot and dry for farming. That's why me and my family are ranchers. I see ya, go goat. Meh. Meh. Skidoo! Kids these days, they don't know how to do a darn thing without electricity. Why, when I was young, we played all day with sticks in the dust, and we liked to... Okay. Squeaks obediently sat down at Dune's feet. You don't have to sit in the wheat. You can just roll around. Oh, it's like an inn. Oh. Okay. My parents work in the power plant. I know they'll fix this. Okay. Ooh, a heat rock. Okay, I think that's everything. Back into the mine. Gonna up the brightness on my computer so I can see better. Here we go. Now with Rock Smash we can get into here. Let's grab this item. HP up. Looks like we've got some more shards. If I can get past this Kamite. A TM. Venoshock. That's not bad. With 2 poison types, we may make use of it. I suppose if we get Surf in episode 1, it might be worth coming back here. But I think it was just that place with the Rock Smash. Well, now that we're officially done with the mines for now, I wanted to go back and do something that I have forgot about for several videos, which is coming back to see the professor to get rewards for our Pokédex completion. Ah, Dune, would you like me to rate your Pokédex? Oh yeah. So you've seen 47 Pokemon and caught 31. Please have this. 10 Great Balls. That's pretty good. When you catch 20 different species, come see me for a reward. Check again. 10 Nest Balls. When you catch 30, come see me again. One more time. A Soothe Bell. We won't be back for a while. We need 50. But yeah, those are some pretty sweet rewards. The Soothe Bell would have been nice to have earlier for Candy Floss. But he evolved just fine. All on his own. We're friends. Let's get Seaweed in the front. I thought she'd level up during our Wishiwashi fight. He didn't even get knocked out. Seaweed's keeping close to Dune. Aww. Oh, right. Okay. Back to the dusty town. Rook Town. Okay, so Sky said to meet us somewhere. I'm actually gonna go to the Saloon, since I know for sure where that is. Delicious! Bartender, can we get another round over here? Surely he's drinking milk. I don't understand. He's been drinking nothing but cocoa milk this entire time. Yeah, I called it. Why is he like this? Billiards, a true gentleman's sport. None of those barbaric pocket monster scuffles you kids are so fond of. It's a matter of pure concentration and precision, and oh dear, I seem to have sunk the 8-ball. Can you believe him, Seaweed? He looked up and howled, yeah, with laughter. Laughing at you. The power might be out across town, but at least the tavern's still open. We can drown our sorrows. I tried playing darts, my aim isn't very good. Do you think Noola will notice I messed up? Yes. Yeah, I think she will. This here tavern's the heart and soul of Rook Town. I can't think of anything better than returning here after a long day's work. Having open a cold one with the boys. Well, howdy there. Welcome to Noola's Saloon, the coolest spot and the hottest place in Altera. That's a little Rook Town humor for you. I try and remember everyone who sets foot in my establishment. I already got your little friend's name, so what do I call you? Dude! Dune, eh? Well, I'd offer you a drink, but you and your friends are clearly too young. We're not too young to drink milk. So here's a glass of cocoa milk on the house. Thank you. Sorry that you had to come to Rook Town when it's in such a state. Really, it's a great place with honest, hard-working people. But those Altairs, well, I shouldn't be running my mouth about that. Is there anything you wanted to know? I'm something of a local expert. Something on your mind? Well, that's like a lot of options. Oh, me? I'm just a regular tavern keeper. People do like to tell tall tales. Noola can carry a go-gurt under each arm. Noola wrestles our box for fun. Pah! Bunch of hootenanny if I ever heard it. I care for this town and its people. That's all there is to it. Something on your mind? What are the surrounding areas? Tell me about the desert, the Badlands. Huge, hot, dry, and dangerous. Not just because of the heat and the sandstorms. There's some strong ultra Pokemon that dwell out in those sands. Not to mention a few rowdy biker gangs. Sometimes they shut the route down when the weather gets too harsh. Could be a while until it opens back up. Oh, it's closed. I got mixed feelings about that lot. Of course, I can't help but be grateful for all they did for the town. They built the arena and the power plant. Hell, half the town works for them. But the way they treat us regular folks sometimes, well, you saw on the town square, acting like they're so different from the rest of us, couldn't be farther from the truth. We're people too. Something on your mind? I guess I'll hear about Rook Town. I was born and raised here. Been here nearly all my life. This place has changed a lot since I was a young lass. Used to be a mining town. Now most folks work at the Rook power plant. We get plenty of visiting trainers like yourself thanks to the League Arena. Always nice to see some new faces coming through, even in tough times. And that's all I care to hear about for now. Ride easy, partner. Stop in for another cold one anytime you like. Hi, Tara. Dune, you made it. I just had a chat with Noola. She's got a lot of useful info about this town and everything. Why don't you ask her yourself? Oh, I just did that. Wonder if she says something different if I come to the bar side. Oh, I can buy go milk whenever I want. Cool. Oh, it's called go-go milk because it comes from a go-goat. Yeah, I finally figured that one out. Oh, come on, Seaweed, let's go meet up with Sky. I think this is closed, but check it out anyways. If you're thinking of heading north, you might want to reconsider. North of here are the Badlands. They ain't exactly a friendly place. Between the heat, sandstorms, altar Pokemon, and the desert gangs, if you ask me, you're better off avoiding the place. A Galar region brochure. Dynamax battles look like fun. I got separated from the rest of my gang because of the storm. Bah, they'll think I'm a quitter. Well, maybe I am. What do you have? Great balls. Okay, so it's good to know that this... That's kind of expensive. I'll get 5, yeah. Good to know that you still have full shop offerings if you go to the gate. Hold it right there. Yeah. There's a massive sandstorm going on. It's closed. Okay. Alright. Let me just... Can I at least check the trash? Anything good, Seaweed? Seaweed seems to want some affection from June. Oh, you can get some head pats. Oh, she spun around. It's my favorite garbage seagull. Gullitt has grown on me so much. I never disliked Gullitt, I just started from a place of neutral feelings. There's Sky. Oh. Hey, Adune, are we gonna battle? Past here is the power corridor that leads to the power plant. I got a feeling something's not right over there, and I want to prove it. Did you find anything out by asking around town? Sort of. I see. So Noola suspects something, but she can't leave Rook Town. Well, we don't gotta worry about that. I'm going to investigate. But first, we'll need to get Tara. I'll call her now. Okay. Howdy, y'all. So what's the plan? Dune and I are gonna investigate the power plant. You're coming too, right? Of course I am. We all want the power turned back on so we can challenge the League. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make that happen. Alright, let's move. Ooh, this wind's something else. Ooh, moody music. And I could not read the text. It's something corridor. Maybe they were telling the truth about that sandstorm knocking out the power. I'm not seeing any downed power lines though. It looks like there's some sort of roadblock up ahead. Let's see what's going on. Hey, you kids. You shouldn't be here. Why's that? Is there something wrong at the power plant? None of your business, that's what. Now scram. This is gonna be tougher than I thought. Maybe... Dune, you're thinking what I'm thinking, right? Sneak through the fence. We'll need a distraction. A distraction? Oh, I've been waiting for this. Oh, Cell Kid evolved! Let us through now. Hey, whoa! Let's not get rowdy here. I'm not putting up with this anymore. If you don't step aside, I'll wash away your whole barricade. That Pokemon looks strong. Serentide, use Siren Song. Whoa. Come on. Gonna fix. Wow, Sky really isn't afraid of anything. Anyway, you should be able to sneak through while they're distracted. Don't worry about us. We'll meet you at the power plant. Okay. I thought Terra might come with me through the fence. In I go. Oh. You're not supposed to be back here. Flagger? Well, a new Pokemon. It's like a flaming tiger. Flagger? Ah, gee, I need a pronunciation guide for this game. Anyway, Mozzarella, I don't think you want to be out. Oh, wait. Squeaks might not have been a good choice either. Sputya uses acrobatics, but Squeaks' defense, once again, shines. Turns out covering yourself in a little ball of dirt and rocks is pretty useful. Oh, there's a sandstorm. I should have expected that much for it to affect the battle. But that means when we get Biscuit out, she'll have an advantage. And Smokescreen on my Pokemon that's about to use Rollout is not good. Yeah, Squeaks missed first turn. It's okay, Squeaks. What I don't know is if Sputya here has Levitate. But, you know, I guess now's a good time as any to find out. Yep. Cannot be hit by ground type moves. Seaweed's leftovers neutralizes the sandstorm damage. This'll tell us if it's steel. And I'm gonna get Squeaks out of there, because I want to see him level up. Oh, it's not steel. Alright. Oh, and that means, yeah, Sandstorm will knock it out. Aw, gee, Biscuit didn't get to do anything. Oh well, next time. Oh, Mozzarella is leveling up. You know, every time Squeaks levels up, Mozzarella does too. Usually before Squeaks. Ooh, Signal Beam. That's way better than whatever bug move he had a little while ago. Aw, gee. Alright, I may regret this, but I'm gonna get rid of Confuse Ray. Can always remember it again later. That just seems like too good a move to pass up. Good, you should be embarrassed. Let me through? Yeah. Oh, it's new Pokemon catch. It's Ledlite. I should have had Mozzarella up front, but yeah, Pluck doesn't do much at all. Oh, there goes my accuracy. We'll see if Seaweed can make do. Let's give it another Pluck. Okay, great. Oh. So, So many great balls. Oh, nest ball. Yeah, it's lower level than us. Let's give this a try. Awesome. Ledlite, the light bulb Pokemon. It's pure electric. When it draws in electric current through its tail, its head starts glowing. It can stay lit for a whole month on an hour's worth of charge. No nickname. Let's see your ability. Plus. Oh, like Plusle and Minun. That means it's totally vulnerable to ground type moves. In the box you go. Let's get ourselves a Sputya. We can finally find out what type it is. Sputya flinched? You can flinch from acid? Or is that just seaweed stench? Flinched from the stench. Like, oh god, you smell so bad. Alright, I just gotta know before I chuck this Pokeball. Yeah, okay, yeah. Stench does cause flinching. So good job being stinky seaweed. Sweet. Sputya, the spacecraft Pokemon, is flying and psychic. It was created to assist in space exploration. Instead of rocket fuel, it converts sunlight into psychic energy for propulsion. The little solar-powered spacecraft. Solar power. Special attack boost in sunshine at cost of HP. Interesting. Whoa. Karmilarie? Nest ball won't be helpful against this one. That looks like an electric bug. Get in there, mozzarella. Echoed voice. Leaf Tornado's not very effective. Electro Web Power Thief. Its speed went up. Interesting. Hang in there, mozzarella. Let's give it another Leaf Tornado. The accuracy lowering is already helping. Let's do a Great Ball. And if that doesn't work, maybe a Dusk Ball. I'd put it to sleep if I wasn't worried that Sandstorm. Oh, sweet. Nothing to worry about now. And Seaweed finally leveled up. Karmilarie's a vampiric Pokemon. Bug and electric, yeah. When hunting, it generates inaudible but highly destructive sound waves. If it can't feed on life energy, it subsists on electricity. So it's like an electric screeching bug vampire that It's a little creepy. Oh, I didn't mean to name it. Do I have a name? Here we go, only the finest naming. Screechy. Power Thief. Dropping opponent stats raises their own. That's pretty cool. Oh, it's got Parabolic Charge. Attacks everything around it to restore its HP. Cool. Into the box you go, Bug Vampire. Seaweed is evolving! Come on, Seaweed, you earned it! Seaweed is now Garbagull. She's got an umbrella for a tail feather. And some funny metal pot on her head. Why do I keep hearing other Pokemon sounds? You're so tall now, Seaweed. The Garburator Pokemon. Garburator? What does that mean? Anyway, it's still poison. Oh, poison and steel! You're not flying type anymore. Ooh, oh, now you're like very weak to ground though. But immune to steel, immune to poison. Cool. It gluts itself on garbage until it grows too heavy to fly. Oh, that's why it's not flying type anymore. It is one of the only known species that preys upon Trubbish and Garbodor. Gotta eat that trash. She wants to learn Steel Wing. Let's get rid of Recycle. Steel Wing. Seaweed looks pretty cool. Well, that's a lot of catches. Let's save. You're so tall! Seaweed seems unbothered by the sandstorm. Seaweed turned to face the other way, showing a defiant expression. Oh, well, you are Seal type now. Way to go, Seaweed! You're still stinky though, right? Yeah, good. That's been pretty useful, I feel. So the only one who hasn't evolved yet is little Taffy here. Which I believe is a Duskstone evolution. Don't think we have access to that yet, but I will find out before our next video. Looks like our team could use a healing. And I think I've recorded long enough. I'm gonna go grab that item. And then save and call it a video. An elixir. Yeah. So next time, we will further approach the power plant.